Students, we are in chapter 11, that is your network examples and protocols. By now, we are going to discuss question and answer from this lesson. Yes, first we are going to see your book back, that is your part 1. Yes, first one. The net is a worldwide system of computer networks. Yes, the answer is internet for you. Then go on with the second question. Which one of the following will be easy? The way to use internet technology and the public telecommunication system to securely share business information with suppliers, vendors, partners and customers. So the answer is extranet for you. Yes, match the following. For that you people go on with the questions that is given, and for this the correct option is A. For this the option is A for you. Then come to the fifth one, that is Wi-Fi stands for wireless fidelity. Then come to the next one. Communication over dash is made up of dash voice, data, images and text messages. Yes, for this the answer is mobile network. Okay, wow. Then come to the sixth one. A TCP IP network with access restricted to members of an organization. So if you are going to have a term restricted, yes, restricted to the members of an organization means it is your intranet. The next expansion for RFID stands for radio frequency identification. Then go on with the eighth one. Which layer guarantees the sending of data is successful, and which checks error on operation at OSI layer is transport layer. Okay, wow. Then come to the ninth one. Which one of the following will secure data on transmissions? Yes, security means it will be having yes, that is your HTTPS. So the option is A for you. Then go on with the 10th one. Dash provides email service. Yes, SMTP is going to provide email service. Yes, have you all marked that first 10, 1 to 10? Yes, go on with 11 and the 12. Dash refer to other host computers by using names rather than numbers. Yes, that is your DNS. Then come to the 12th one. TCP IP is a combination of two protocols. Yes, what are they? Yes, by the question itself, name itself, you people can easily identify the answer. The answer is TCP stands for Transmission Control Protocol, and the next one it is your Internet Protocol, that is your IP. Clear with this one? Yes, now we can move on to the next one, that is your 2-mark question. Yes, first question is define intranet. Define intranet. So it is in page number, yes, page number 155 in your book. Side heading, you people are having intranet, mark that whole para for you. Okay, wow. So intranet is a private network within an enterprise to share company data and computing resources between the employees. It may consist of many interlinked local area networks. It includes connections through one or more gateway computers to outside networks. So these points that you people have to write under the 2-mark question, intranet. So in your book it is in page number 155, side heading intranet, you people mark it. Then come to the next question, that is your uses of mobile networks. Yes, note down these points. Yes, first one it is can connect the network without cables. Second point, less consumption of power. Third one, huge capacity than a large transmitter. Fourth point, covering large area than a single transmitter. So these are the 4 points that you people have to write down under uses of mobile networks. Then come to the third 2-mark. Yes, benefits of Wi-Fi. So list out the benefits of Wi-Fi. So in your book it is in page number, yes, it is in page number 160. Okay, wow. So there you people are having 6 points. You people mark it. Advantages, that is your benefits of Wi-Fi are. The first point, it provides mobility. Next point, it provides connection to internet. Next one, flexibility of LAN. Next, ensures connectivity. Next, it allows places that are remote to benefit from connectivity. The next point, low cost, high benefit. So these are the points that you people will be having under advantages or benefits of Wi-Fi. Then go on with the next 2 mark. What are the types of RIFD? So it is in your book, page number 161. Yes, under a controller, you will be having the next para you will be having, that is 2 types of RFID system. What are the 2 types of RFID system? Yes, first one it is your active, next one it is your passive. Yes, what you people have to write down under active RFID system? Yes, the tag has its own power source. These systems used for larger distance and to track high value goods like vehicles. The second one it is your passive RFID system. The tag gets the power through power from a reader antenna to the tag antenna. They are used for shorter range transmissions. These two you people have to write down under types of RFID. Then go on with the next one, that you people have to expand these one. First one it is your HTTP. What it is for you? Yes, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. The next one, HTTPS. What it is? Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. The next one, FTP. It is nothing but File Transfer Protocol. So these are the 3 expansions that you people have to write down. Then come to the third 3 mark question. What it is for you? Yes, first question is compare. Yes, compare internet, intranet and extranet. So this is as it is given in your book. That is in your book, it is in page number 156. Bottom, you people are having a table. Mark it. It is the comparison between internet, intranet and the extranet. Yes, first you have to write the definition and next you have to go on with the example. Yes, definition for internet is a global network, public TCP IP network used by over 1 billion people all over the world. Example, sending email to a friend. Then for intranet, a TCP IP network with access restricted to members of an organization. For example, accessing your record in the employee personal file. Then come to the extranet, TCP IP network with restricted access to members. Yes, example, checking availability of inventory from an outside supplier. So these you people mark it for your 3 mark first question. Okay, va? Then come to the next one. Yes, what are the main components of RFID? So you people will be having 3 main components. The first one it is your RFID tag, a reader, a controller. Yes, these are in page number 161 for you people. RFID, you people mark this one. It has a silicon microchip attached to a small antenna and mounted on a substrate. Next one, a reader. It has a scanner with antennas to transmit and receive signals used for communication. And the third one, a controller. It is the host computer with a microprocessor which receives the reader input and process the data. Okay, va? So these are the 3 components of RFID and it is in page number 161 for you. Mark the 3 components. Then come to the next one. Write the short notes on HTTP, that is HTTPS, and the next one it is your FTP. So for you people in your book, it is in page number 163. It will be under the heading Frequent TCP IP Protocols. Okay, va? Yes, you people mark that one. Yes, what you people will be having under HTTP, it is used between a web client and a web server and it guarantees non-secure data transmission. And the next one, it is your HTTPS. It is used between a web client and a web server, ensures secure data transmissions. And the next one, it is your FTP. It is used between computers for sending and receiving files. Okay, va? So these and all you people have to write under which question? Write short notes on HTTP, HTTPS, and the next one it is your FTP. Yes, then come to the next one. Layers in TCP IP. The layers in TCP IP. What is the question for you? What are the layers available in TCP IP reference model? For this, what you people have to write down? Yes, you people in your book come to page number 164. In the top, you people are having the different layers of TCP IP. So what are they for you? Network access layer concerned with building packets. The next one, it is your internet layer, describes how packets are to be delivered. The next one, it is your transport layer, ensure the proper transmission of data. And the next one, it is your application layer, application network processors. These processes include FTP, that is your file transfer protocol. Next one, it is your hypertext transfer protocol, that is HTTP. The next one, it is your simple mail transfer protocol, SMTP. So these are the 4 layers that you people have to write down in layers in TCP IP. Okay, in your book it is in page number 164. Then come to the next question. Yes, expand. These and all you people can write near your question itself. Expand ARP. What it is? Address Resolution Protocol. The next one, ICMP. What it is? Internet Control Message Protocol. The next one, SMTP. That is your Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. And the next one, it is your DNS. It is nothing but Domain Name System. Okay, wow. So up to this, we have completed one, that is your part A, part B, part C. That is your part 1, part 2, and the next one, it is your part 3. Now we are going to have the part 4, that is explain in detail. So the first question is explain about internet, intranet and extranet. For that, you people have to move to page number in your book, that is page number 155. Yes, it is 11.1.1. Intranet, internet, extranet you are having, no? Yes, mark the 3 paragraphs. Internet, intranet and extranet. You people have to mark the 3 paragraphs. No need to draw the question. Sorry, no need to draw the diagram. Then come to the next one. Discuss OSI, discuss about OSI model with its layer. OSI model with its layer. What it is for you people? Yes, in your book you people have to come to page number 162. There you people are having the side heading OSI layers, no? Yes, mark from that. That is beginning from physical layer up to the next page you people will be having till the application layer. So totally you people have to mark 7 layers. That is your physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, and the next one it is your presentation layer, and the next one it is your application layer. So these are the 7 layers that you people have to mark for the part 4 second question in page number 162 to 163. Clear? Yes, next we can have the next one, that is what's the difference between TCP and IP and OSI. So the people have to go on with the difference. So this is not in your book, you people have to copy it. So in your book where you people are having space, copy it neatly. Okay, wow. Yes, first one TCP, the next one it is your OSI model. The first one TCP IP, it is transmission expansion they have given, transmission control protocol, internet protocol. And next it is for your OSI, that is open system interconnect. And the next you people are having the meaning, it is a client server model used for transmission of data over the internet. Okay, wow. Next you people are having the next one, it is your OSI model. It is a theoretical model which is used for computing system. Okay, wow. The next one, third one, number of layers. In TCP how many layers you people are having? 4 layers. Under OSI you are having 7 layers. Okay, wow. Yes, first one, the next one, it is developed by Department of Defense. The next OSI is developed by ISO, that is your International Standard Organization. Tangible TCP IP is option is yes for you, OSI is no. Usage, TCP is mostly used nowadays, OSI they are never using it. Okay, wow. So these are the points that you people have to write down under difference between TCP IP and OSI. Since it is a difference for you people have to neatly draw the tabular column, then only you people have to proceed with this one. Then we can have the next question. Write down the merits and demerits of mobile networks. So similarly, this is also not in your book. You people have to write down. You people have to copy it. Okay, wow. Yes, first what they have given for you people. Yes, first they have mentioned the 5 generations. In between you are having a bridge, no? That also they have mentioned it for you people. So as an introduction, you people write it. As an introduction, you people write this. Next, you people have to write down the merits of mobile systems. Mobile networks. First one is what is for you people? Less consumption of power is used by mobile devices comparing with a single transmitter or satellite. Often cell towers were nearer. The next point, huge capacity than a large transmitter at single frequency can be used for different or many links as long as they are in different in cells. Okay, wow. Then the third point under merits, covering large area than a single transmitter. User can add more towers indefinitely and cannot be limited by any horizon limit. So these are the merits that you people have to write down. Have a neat side heading. Then you people write down by point by point. Next, you people are having the demerits of mobile networks. What it is for you? First one, it is your cost. That is, new technology and devices are often costly to purchase and require ongoing maintenance and upkeep. And the next, it is your workplace distraction. As the range of technologies and devices increases, so does the potential for them to disrupt productivity and workflow in the business. And the next point you have to write down is additional training needs. So since this is your new technology, first you people need a training. So staff may need instructions and training on how to use new technology. And the fourth point, increased IT security needs. Portable devices are vulnerable to security risk, especially if they contain sensitive or critical business data. So these are the merits and demerits. You people have to write down under the question merits and demerits of mobile networks. First, you people write down the as a introduction. You people write down the 5 generation along with the year and along with what is launched during the year during that generation. Then you will have the side heading as merits of mobile networks. Then you will have the demerits of mobile networks. So proceed with this one. Okay, so by this we have completed all the book bag questions. I have given all the book bag question. Now we can proceed with the book in question. While going on itself, you people have to underline what is the important thing. For your 1 mark, extra question will be given for 2 mark, 3 mark and 5 mark. Yes, now we can go on with your book inside. Yes, by now we are in your book. Yes, go on with your book inside. First we can see this is your 11th lesson. Yes. This is your introduction part. Yes, here what you people can do? Yes, go on with the first line. Yes, IP. You people have to underline IP. Here, the main function is to allow internet working and boost up the internet. You have to underline this one. Okay, va? Then, who introduced this IP for you? Yes, here you are having. Yes, first you have to go on here. That is your internet protocol. The main function is to allow internet working and boost up the internet. You people mark it here. Then it is your extra. Okay, underline. Then next it is your intern here. Who introduced it? That is by Vince Cerf and Bob in 1974. You people underline that one. Up till here program you people underline. Okay, va? Yes, then next you people can have. Yes, these and all you people read. So what is the network protocol? You people can have. You people read here. Reach and everything people have to read down. And all the requirements. Yes, then come to the next one, the broad. What are the types of networking protocols? You will mark it as extra question. Okay, va? Extra 3 mark question. What are the types of networking protocol? Yes, starting from here, network communication protocol. So what are the network protocols available are asked. So first 2 points. Next you people will be having till here. Till here. You people have to mark it. It is your extra 3 mark question. Okay, va? So for each and everything, I have already given the expansion for you while handling the class itself. Okay, va? Yes, next you people are having intranet, internet and extranet. So it is your detail, book bag detail, already it is marked for you. Then we can have the next one. Yes, here you are having one. Do you know? No? Yes, it is Internet of Things. Mark this one. It is your extra 2 mark question. In this, here it can be asked for your one word also. Dash refers to the digital interconnection of everyday objects. That means it is Internet of Things. Otherwise you can have expand IoT. Expand IoT. What it is? Internet of Things. So mark this. It is your extra 2-mark question. Next we can have the next one. So next one, it is what is for you? Yes, it is your comparison. Already this tabular column is marked for your book bag question. Yes, then here you people are having the network application. So under each and everything, at least you people go on with 5. 5 for network application of internet, application of intranet, and the next it is for your extranet. For each everything you people have 5 examples. So 5 example for application of internet, next 5 for application of intranet, next 5 for application of extranet. Okay, wow. Yes, next you people are having the mobile networks. So mark this one. It is your extra 5-mark question. Mark this one. It is your extra 5-mark question. If the question is asked, write about the mobile networks, you must have to begin from here. Otherwise, if the question is write the generations of mobile networks, you people have to proceed from here. Yes, go on. Yes, each and first these 2 paras are introduction for you. If the question is like generations of mobile networks means you people have to begin from here. Otherwise, if the question is mobile network means you people have to begin from the beginning itself. Okay, ma? That is the heading begins no. Here you are having no. From here itself you have to start. So based upon the question, you people have to proceed. From here you people have to proceed. Okay, ma? Like this you people go on till you people are having 5 generations. Before proceeding, each and everything you people note down. Here you are having the expansion for GSM. Next you will be having for SIM. Underline each and everything. Here, second generation, what is the frequency bands? You people underline. Okay, wow. So for each and everything, what is the which is launched for you? That year also you have to underline. Similarly, TMDA. That is your time division multiple access. The next one CDMA, it is your code division multiple access. You people have to mark each and underline each and everything. Similarly here also you are having UMTS, MMS, okay va? Here ATM, that is your asynchronous transfer mode. MPLS, it is your multi-protocol label switching. Underline each and everything. Yes, now we are in 4th generation. Yes, before completing here you people are having, do you know Li-Fi? It's your, yes, light emitting diodes. Mark that one. Mark it for your expansion also. Look here. Dash. So Li-Fi means what you people have to write down. Expand it and write means Li-Fi is light fidelity. Okay, ma? So mark this also. You can have the speed for your one words. So this is used by which technology for you? Light emitting diodes. Then go on, you are having the 4th generation, then 5th generation. Yes, here you people will be completing this one. Up to here you will be having mobile networks. Next you people are having the WLANs. Here you people are having benefits of Wi-Fi. Already this is marked for your book bag question. And the next one, it is your RFID. So it is your extra 5-mark question. Already what are the 2 types? It is your 2-mark question. Components, it's your 3-mark question. As a whole, RFID is a 5-mark question for you. Beginning from 11.1.4 till it will be going on. Yes, till here. Till the shorter range antenna. Shorter range transmission. If the question is separately asked, working of a RFID system means you have to go on with the passive, and the next few people will be having the active. That also you have to go on with your, it may be asked for your 3 marks or for your 5-mark question. So this is your RFID. Yes, next we are in reference model. Yes, that is your OSI. Yes, introduced or found in the year 1934. That you people underline. Then come to this side, you are having the OSI layers. Already it is marked for your book back 5-mark question. Okay, wow. So in this tabular column, what they have given for you? Yes, in each and every layer, what are the protocols that is used? That is given here for you. Okay, while handling the class itself, I told you people. Okay, wow. Then come to the next one. Yes, 7 layers are here for you. Till here, you people have to go on. Already it is marked for your book back question. Then come to the next one. It is your TCP IP. Again mark it. It is your extra 5 mark question. Along with the TCP working, you people have to write down. Okay, wow. Then here, frequent TCP IP protocols you are having, no? Already it is marked for your extra 3 mark question. Already you have marked this one. These 3 we have already marked. Next we can go on. That is your domain name. So till this question is not completed. Beginning from TCP. Write about TCP IP means you have to start from here and it's going on. It is your extra 5 mark question. Okay, wow. In between we are discussing some other questions also. Yes, then you have to write the different layers of TCP IP. It is already your book back question only. So till here you people have to complete the TCP IP. Next you people are having the other network protocols. You are having the other network protocols. Just go on with the expansion that is for this paragraph. In the first paragraph you are having many protocols, no? Thorough with the expansion. Next is here HTTPS is explained here for you people. So for that you people have to go on with this paragraph alone. Just mark this paragraph. It is your extra 3 mark question. Write about HTTPS means it is your extra 3 mark question. Next para is your example. Next they have given simply for you. Here one thing you people have to note. What you people have to note? Yes, HTTP is also having a limitation. That you people have to underline it. Don't forget. Here it is clearly given for you people in this paragraph. Here it is given. Return. Here only it is given in the third paragraph for you. Yes, here. HTTPS cannot encrypt host addresses and port number. Okay, wow. It cannot. This is your limitation. You must underline this one. Don't forget. You must write this in your question also. Answer. Then go on. This is already explained for you people. These 2 layers are linked together as network access layer. Then here transport layer is transport layer. Session, presentation, application together will be a application layer in TCP IP model. This is your OSI model. OSI model is having 7 layers and TCP IP is having 4 layers for you. Yes, in this diagram what is given? In each and every layer what are the protocols used are given here for you. Yes, next you people are having the network interface layer. Each and every layer is explained here for you. Each side heading you people under mark it for your extra 3 mark question. Okay, wow. As a whole if it is asked for 5 mark na, you have to go on with each and everything. Otherwise mark each and every para for your extra 3 mark questions. Yes, here you are having network interface layer, network layer, transport layer. Okay, well, under that you are having transmission control protocol, UDP, that is your user datagram protocol. Next you people are having the application layer. Under that you are having HTTP, FTP, SMTP, and the next one it is your DNS. Okay, wow. So after this you will be having the extra question, that is your other protocol. In between you will be having expansions also, underline that one. Then what are the protocols in each and layer, that also you people must be thorough with that one. Similarly you people read out what is given in points to remember. So what we have discussed inside, each and everything is discussed here shortly for you people. So read the points to remember. So by now I have completed what are the book inside important 2 mark, 3 mark and 1 mark, 5 mark questions. Okay, clear with the topics that we have discussed by now? Yes, here it is continuing for you people, points to remember. And next you people are having the glossary also. Here they have discussed a few expansions also for you people. Okay, wow. Yes, read this also. Yes, before concluding, we can see few expansion that is given in this lesson. Okay, wow. That is your ARPA, that is your Advanced Research Projects Agency. The next one it is your NMT, it is Nordic Mobile Telephone Communication. The next one it is your GSM, Global System for Mobile Communication. The next one it is your SIM, Subscriber Identify Module. TMDA, it is your Time Division Multiple Access. CDMA, Code Division Multiple Access. GPRS, General Packet Radio Service. EDGE, enhanced data rates for global evolution. LiFi Light Fidelity, UMTS, it is nothing but Universal Mobile Telecommunication System. The next one, WCDMA, Wideband Code Division Multiple Access. ATM, Asynchronous Transfer Mode. The next one, MPLS, Multi-Protocol Label Switching. Next one, ITU, International Telecommunication Union. RFID, Radio Frequency Identification. FTP, File Transfer Protocol. HTTP, it is nothing but Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Next one, SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. ARP, Address Resolution Protocol. The next one, it is your ICMP, it is your Internet Control Message Protocol. So these are the few expansion that is from your book. It is taken here and it is given for you people. So clear with the topics. What else we have discussed by today? So by today we have completed discussing what are the book bag question, similarly book in question, similarly here now we are having the expansion. So clear with the topics that we have discussed by now. Yes, thank you students.